Well, welcome back to part 2 of the special little clip about the movie The Dark Backward from writer-director Adam Rifkin. I had my little video camera at the Q&A screening recently in Los Angeles. Good fun, and here's another scene with Judd Nelson and Bill Paxton doing their thing.
You are going to be famous. You are going to be so big. Big! Let's see you go big!
Yeah, some great scenes in the film, especially for Bill Paxton.
You're rolling around with the 3 large women, rubbing things on yourself. It had to be the greatest feeling in the world, in a way. There's nothing you couldn't do with that.
Well, it was a very hot set, and those lights made it very kind of steamy in there, so it was not the most pleasant of working conditions I've experienced, but it was, yeah, the gals were great.
Did you ever wash, Bill, did you wash the costume?
No, I didn't. 2 of the gals worked in the adult entertainment industry, and they were working without a governor, and Adam had to kind of take them aside. We can't, you know, do.
Yeah, they wanted to go much farther.
Yeah,
when you were capable of going.
So I started sweating it out there. I didn't know when they're going to call cut here. Oh, hey, wait a second. Oh, what do you got there?
When you read the script and you were going to roll around with fat women naked? I mean, was that something that...
Yeah, the whole script was so out there. I mean, look, that's just one little area. I mean, you know, I think the hardest thing for me to do is to eat that thing out of the refrigerator.
Yeah, you really good.
Well, the funny thing, I learned something about kind of human physiology, and that, yeah, it's weird, because you can, I tried to convince myself that was just baby food put on oatmeal. I think they took some kind of green baby food and poured it on oatmeal, and then they molded it to the chicken bones. But your body, when you bite into something like that, your body's telling you from going back to the, you know, to the primordial ooze, don't swallow this shit. And I could not stop gagging. I really tried not to gag, but my reflex was always, because I picked up that chicken bone, even though I knew it was a prop, my brain, my body would not accept that. It was
There were takes when he gagged very, very loud.
Geez, I better get home. You know, we got to go to work in a couple of hours.
Just sleep here.
What, in this dump?
Never mind.
Hey, you mind if I eat this chicken?
It's been there for quite a while.
That's okay, I don't care. So what have you been doing?
Just polishing up that new material.
Oh yeah, right. I wanted to hear that. Well, you should have told me earlier. I'd have come by. I would have. Okay, let's hear it. This is gonna be great. I know it.
Okay. Let's see. There was this guy.
Hold on a second. We got to do this thing up right. Ladies and gentlemen, Sid's Nightclub is proud to welcome, once again, the comedy stylings of Mr. Marty Moore!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marty Malt.
Yeah, so these two guys had some magic scenes together. It was awesome to be there in LA with a little home video camera to just get a little glimpse of all the magic pieces that go into making a motion picture.
You don't get to comedy much, you know, most of us. And I think that's why people like James Caan and Wayne Newton and Anna Berger, who played Judd's mother, I mean, she was great. Everybody, I think all of us, you know, it was just a chance to kind of let our hair down, and I loved the idea of this parallel world that Adam had created. I love Blom's. I have the poster at the end of the movie when you see the diner and he comes back and Rosarita's no longer working there. You see a Blom's kind of ham and eggs poster. I still have that in my kitchen. I look at it every day.
You know, I tell you, it's a little, you know, known movie, The Dark Backward. It does have its following and stuff. And, I mean, I've made 40 some odd movies. Bill's made, you know, more than that. And I gotta tell you, you know, when this comes up, this picture, I mean, you will always see the three of us, and bless Claudia and Tom for being here too, you know. No, but you'll always see us because, I mean, you know, as much as we joke about it, I mean, we all take great pride in this movie. I mean, it is truly unique, and it still looks unique, and I mean, I look back at it, and I mean, I've had a few pictures that have, you know, you've won statues and things, and I'm most proud as a producer of this picture. I really am. It's made for less money than practically any movie I've ever made. It's totally unique. It's still the biggest star-studded cast.
How much money did this movie make?
It still hasn't. I still put $20 in the box. I'm still paying for this.
By the way, in answer to your first question, just to bring it all around in terms of how it actually finally got greenlit, the company that was the company that was financing it had a great success with sex lies and videotape at the time. And so they were the guy, Larry Estes, was given a lot of money. He greenlit Sex Lies and Videotape, and he was given a bunch of money at that company to greenlight a bunch of small movies. And so when we started to assemble the cast, and how much money we were asking to make it for, he greenlit it without ever reading it. And so, of course, once they saw it, they hated it. But that's how it ultimately got made.
I got an anecdote that just kind of popped into my head. I remember, I think I just finished shooting the movie, and I had to go in and do some ADR, some voiceover work for Predator 2. And what was so bizarre is I went in to do the voiceover, you know, I had a small supporting role in that, and all that came out was guts. They couldn't do it. They literally had to send me home and like wait a few days. The director couldn't believe it.
I'll never forget too though, we had our like first screening, you know, and we, you know, had enough family and friends and cast and crew. We filled the what was then, you know, I guess the Sony Lab, you get Cary Grant, MGM Theater, probably 450, 500 seats. It was, you know, standing room only. There was like, you know, people, you know, Adam and I were sure we were going to walk out of there like, you know, Steve Soderbergh or David Lynch and Ron Howard. I mean, we were sure. We just thought we achieved everything. I mean, we had every blank face looking at us. We had financiers running away from us. I mean, there was no one to say hello to in the lobby.
Somebody overheard somebody say that they should have used the money to feed the homeless.
Yeah, so there you go. Hollywood can be a harsh place, but it all works out in the end.
You think I'm stupid? Do I look stupid to you? Talent is my business. Your friend has none. Now, if you'd like some free advice, shoot him and put him out of his misery.
So, what are you saying? Does this mean no contract?
On the nose, Buster, on the nose.
Say, wait a minute, pal. How about a nice class musical act?
Drop dead.
Now you're a bum anyway.
Yeah, so there it is, the Q&A screening of The Dark Backward with Adam Rifkin, Bill Paxton, and Brad Wyman. You can buy the movie on Amazon, and thanks for checking out the web show.
It's gonna be just like you said.